yeah.
We didn't get it.
No, so yeah, we literally just got a middle.
They're saving it.
It must be good because I like the music at the end. Okay, what's up, guys? This is Green Warrior 291. I'm here with Warlock and Geek358_2. We're reviewing Overlord Season 4, Episode 1. And...
Are we forgetting someone?
What are you talking about?
I didn't hear you say his name.
I said Warlock.
You said my name.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I said it.
Yep,
Okay.
my name's Warlock. Ribbon Warlock.
Alright.
Hello.
That's better.
Okay, so first things first, I want to say one thing, is that
Alright.
I am not the expert on Overlord. I am aware of
That
things.
would be me.
Yeah, it'd be Warlock. So if anything that happened that didn't happen, well, he'll explain things that were cut off or things that weren't shown in previous seasons, which we will review them eventually.
I'm not completely caught up, but I'm caught up enough to gain the context clues.
Okay, so at the beginning, let's just be real. It's just funny how that entire interaction went.
Yes, I absolutely loved it, and the new animation looks brilliant so far.
It
I'll
does.
agree with that also.
I will actually let y'all continue. I will be right back. So this is mostly them now.
All right.
Alright.
So where do we want to begin?
I guess we can begin with, what is it? Okay, besides the whole battle scene, which is pretty, honestly, like, I guess that's a good thing to come back to, honestly.
She hasn't changed that much, yeah.
That just shows. Yeah,
Oh goodness. I do like that they finally brought up Pistonia, because to those that did like her and only watched the anime, she just disappeared.
Oh yeah, basically. I totally forgot.
I like so Pistonia is not as strong as Sebas, but she functions as an equal to Sebas. She is the head maid.
Right. I'm just
And
kind of big one.
there's this scene from, it would have been in season 1. We would have got to meet Albedo's elder sister. I lament that we never got to see that scene because it's horrifying.
Oh no.
She is horrifying.
I kind of now want to find that out myself now. To be honest,
I recommend reading it then. Absolutely,
that's where I'm
recommend it.
starting at. That's also where I'm starting at the moment.
Awesome.
Yes, very much.
All right, where did y'all left off?
That's actually.
We were talking about the Pistonia scene.
Yeah, and then
She's
after
coming
that,
back.
it's just shenanigans with Albedo and
The crew
and the twins. It's just funny seeing. First of all, it's funny their suggestion. Obviously they would think that.
And he wouldn't, and Ainz would include him like ideas for himself too, which Albedo basically like disliked one of them already.
Yeah. Imagine if he said it's my idea. Imagine the reaction she would
That
say.
would have flipped her tune really quickly.
I wish she said that.
Kind of, yeah. I'm curious what she would have said.
She would have kind of backtracked.
It would have been backtracking, most likely. Yeah.
But if anything, it's just Albedo basically being.
So Albedo's character is very interesting for a multitude of reasons.
Go for it.
One being is her just constant disdain for anything against Ainz. Simply, or I should say Momonga is the key word there.
Right.
Because there's a very big difference between her love for the word Ainz Olgone and Momonga. So one other thing I should also bring into context. I don't even know if it's important in this season, but it is something that does exist. So Ainz is not aware of this, but Albedo and Pandora's actor have made an execution squad in search for any of the old members of Nazarick.
They didn't mention it because I think this was after. This was after that one guy tried to trick Ainz using.
Correct.
So it wasn't mentioned, but I guess it's hinted here and there. If it was,
it is very much hinted, but for those not aware, her mind space is very much in the 41 Supreme Beings abandoned them. She does not care for them.
Not even her
and
own?
Treats it as... I'm sure she has some feeling for him, but I'm not sure. It has always been stated, if another Supreme Being appears, they would follow... Their creation would follow their rules. I'm assuming that would mean Albedo, but since Albedo is coded how she is, she would be very conflicted. But I do think she would follow her creator.
She'd follow her creator, but at the same time be in a scheming way to be with Ainz.
Yes.
Though I feel like her creator would realize that something's wrong with her code.
And try to fix it, maybe. I don't know.
Aside from all that stuff, we can go to the guild stuff, because nothing really happens in between.
That was interesting. It's not what I expected, and I am aware that he's always felt that way about the guild.
Ainz?
Yes.
Yeah, he's...
When he first became an adventurer, he was fully expecting to be what he described. And just to find out that they were glorified monster hunters.
I don't think they went into too much detail in Season 1 about that.
He goes into more detail in the book.
Yeah, I figured as much. But hey, at least we get his thoughts told out here. I mean, we must remember, it's the same issue that ReZero has. Because they can't show the thoughts, obviously you're going to be left out with not enough context to why a character does something. Unless the what's it called? The story has to have a person see their thoughts. Because sometimes the anime have to show them their thoughts, because otherwise it's just vague context.
Right.
But in this case, at least we get to see that it was a peaceful negotiations. Negotiations went well.
I have no idea what comes next, but I am aware that he does construct some kind of a coliseum. I don't know where it is or what its purpose is, but it happens.
How much you want to bet it's just to test who's like the strongest or something like that?
I'm sure it will have something to do with that, yes. Let's talk about Pandora's actor for a moment.
Okay, go for it.
As you know, they mimic their creators.
Yes.
So, unlike any of the others, Pandora's actor truly is the only one who understands Ainz, whether he wants to admit it or not. He understands why Ainz likes to take breaks, and he likes to ask his master the questions he does because he's genuinely curious and understands how his master thinks.
Right.
So Pandora's actor is much more interesting than you'd think he is at first meeting him.
Not to mention, considering the fact that he's in that extermination squad, that says a lot.
Well, it's because he's stronger than both Albedo and Demiurge combined.
Wait, who's in the extermination squad aside from Albedo?
Oh, I'd have to look again. All I know is it's those two in particular. That's the big thing, because having those two in a team is saying something enough.
Yeah, but I was mentioning like the fact that Pandora's actor is doing it for the sake of his master.
I think it's because the only reason he's on it is because Albedo asked to build a team. She didn't say what the team was for or anything. And she asked access to Pandora's actor, and he granted it. So he's not really looking into it is the problem.
So the question...
It's a task squad. It's a special ops squad made by Albedo and is assisted by Pandora's actor as far as Ainz is concerned.
But the only one who knows the real reason is Albedo, I assume.
Yes, and maybe some of the Guardians. Not sure which ones, though. I'd have to look again.
All right. But other than that, I mean, it was a very decent start, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I love that. It was a nice welcome back to the show sort of thing. And we're getting back to the season 1 vibe of we're hearing more of Ainz's thoughts and what Ainz is up to.
Yes.
I mean, it's
because up until now it's been introducing the world and introducing the other characters. So we should start seeing more of Ainz's thoughts now.
We're back to Ainz as our main focus. But
I believe so.
But I just love the beginning. It just highlights how it actually started, the whole adventure, if we're being honest.
Oh, yeah.
I give it a 10 out of 10. I feel like it was a very decent... Like, you don't need action to have a good episode, and this proves
Yeah,
it.
I think that was a nice start indeed. I agree with the 10 out of 10.
Andrea?
Let's just hope the outro and the intro will also be as good
the
as
music.
Oh, yeah. We got a hint of the intro instead of actually just getting to see it. They filled that whole episode with just the show, and I appreciate that.
This gives me ReZero vibes where you just said, fuck the intro and outro. We're doing the whole thing.
Jeez.
Look, it's better, in my opinion, because you can at least push a bit more context. But you do need the intro and outro, at least at some point.
Oh, yeah.
But by the music I heard, I actually like it. It felt vibe-ish.
So, like, the vibe, but just it's not really the vibe. What are you saying here?
Okay, I guess Andrea's against the intro.
I'm not. I really am not. It's just the way you use your term.
We'll just have to wait and see how it turns out and what the full one sounds like.
Any final thoughts?
It's just great to see this again, so I can't wait for more.
Yeah, I honestly can't. It's every Tuesday,
And I
right?
can't wait for the dragon to come into play.
Oh my god.
And,
That's right, I forgot about that dragon.
And we can't forget about the nation of churches that wants to kill them. Oh,
Yep.
Oh, and a fun thing they didn't mention in the anime. Remember Clementine and the undead dude?
Yeah?
Their corpses went missing. That's all I'm going to say about that. Who
I
knows
think they
where that
mentioned
went?
it.
All right, bye.
I think they mentioned it.
Bye.
Nope, nothing more to say there. Bye.
Okay. This is Green Warrior 291 with friends signing out. Peace.